Hello everyone, Legend of Eon here, and I have for you guys my Dr. Lychee and Hatchiyack deck profile. So, I've been playing this deck for a while, and it's really fun. So, its experiment is that you can only play black battle cards, and this card can't attack. Auto, when a pretty much battle card attacks, you pretty much can't attack with other cards other than the card you just attacked with, unless it costs 8 or more. But pretty much you get one attack and a leader, and then seems to you. So this also hinders you as well. So, and then active main, once per turn you can place the top card of your deck under this card, place the top card of your deck in the drop area, and then you draw one. So to awaken, you pretty much have to have all black energy in your energy area, and then you send 3 cards from underneath Dr. Lychee and Hatchiyack, place it in the drop area, draw one, and then you flip the card over. And then its effect is pretty much the same thing. So again, it hinders both players. You can only have one battle card that attacks and then a leader attack, unless that battle card is an 8-drop, so you can attack multiple times with that, which is really cool. 8 or higher. So yeah. And then auto, when this card attacks, this card gets plus 5k power for the duration of the turn, and then you draw one card. So it's gonna be a 20k swinger, which is cool. And then we'll get into the deck. So we play Supreme Kai of Time Regulator. It's a 1-drop nice blocker, draw a card, so really sweet. Then we play Son Goku, making an entrance. It's a really nice negate, so, and that's all the 1-drops that we're playing. I'm not playing the Kid Q engine simply because I just want more targets in my drop area, and the Kid Q engine doesn't really help me do that. It does help you shuffle your deck and keeps you at high life, and that's kind of all it really does. So I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like using half the effects. I want to use all the effects. So anyway, Power Burst only 3, simply because we don't have a lot of 1-drops to select from, so it's really nice to negate. And then for the super combos, we play the Temporal Rescue Trunks, simply because we're going to be milling a lot. We're going to have a lot of cards in our drop area, so we're going to be drawing some cards. Then we play Fu Mission Accomplished. I really like this card a lot, simply because you can bring stuff back from either your drop area or your warp, anything that costs 7 or less. So, awesome card. Then we play Crisis Crusher Son Goku, simply just to stop aggression, really. Any kind of 1-drop that they have, you can't attack anymore, and you're going to be able to pop anything that they have 1-drop. So, they're Kid Qs that are not going to stick on board, leaders. Then we play Dr. Lychee, the Departed Spirit. This card is pretty much the heart and engine of the deck, heart and soul. I really like this card. This card is amazing. It's a blocker. Normally he costs 3, but if he's in your drop area, you can pay 2. You play him, and then when you play this card, you can mill 2. So again, so really awesome engine in the deck. Then we play Defender Kawazu. This card is kind of a weird card, but I really like it a lot. You just play it for only 1 energy. He normally costs 3, but because our leader is a Black Machine Mutant, he costs 2 less. You can mill 1, pitch him in the graveyard, and then draw 1 card. So it's a really nice card simply because he's a 3-drop. So fuels our engine again for our Ghost Warrior stuff. Then we play SS3 Tag Team Son Gohan. This card is amazing simply because he's a blocker, and anytime any of our battle cards is removed, or black battle cards, sorry, is removed by a skill, you can play this card from your hand, so it's a free blocker. Then we play Godly Aptitude SSG Son Goku. I think this card is amazing simply because he's a 4-drop, and you can pay 1 during your turn, your main. You can pitch this card and then pretty much blow up anything that's 2 or less. So I really like that a lot. Or if you ever get to turn 4 or 5 or any kind of late game, they got something out that you can just remove. You can play him for 4 and warp something, and then he's a double striker. So sweet. Shenron, Figure of Majesty. This card is pretty much going to be live no matter what. You can either draw a card, choose 2 advantages to active mode, choose a battle card with energy cost of 2 or less from your drop area and play it, or you can choose your leader card or 1 battle card, and it gets plus 5k and critical for the duration of the turn. So I've done this before where you choose your Hatchiyack, Fueled by Hatred. It's going to be a 30k critical, swing twice, pretty nuts. or you can bring out your blocker. So yeah, really sweet. I like this card a lot. Awesomeness. Then we play Lord Slug. This is the only Ghost Warrior that we're playing. I think it's the best Ghost Warrior, simply because it just hits anything on curve, or anything that's higher as well. It's really good against baby matchup, green BR Brawly. So yeah, you just choose any black battle card that's in between 3 and 7. You place them in your bottom of your deck in any order, and you just play them for free. So it doesn't cost any energy. It's super awesome. And then active main, you can place them in the drop area and then just hit a card. So sweet. Then this card is not a Ghost Warrior, which I'm kind of bummed out, but it's still a really strong card. Hatchiyack, Overwhelming Power. Again, it's the same effect. You can play this card for practically for free by choosing 3 black battle cards with an energy cost between 3 and 7, and you place them in the bottom of your deck in any order. And then obviously you play this card. Then you can pay 4 to cheat out this card from your drop area. So this card's actually really nuts. So this card is normally he's a 5 drop. However, if he's on board, his energy is increased by 3, so he's technically an 8 drop. So it gets around your Hatchiyack leader. So you can swing with a battle card, and then swing with this guy, and then you swing with the leader. So pretty cool. So he has dual attack, and then auto places cards in the owner's drop area. When your opponent's battle card attacks, you can negate the attack. So you can pitch him in the battle area to negate the attack. And then active main, once per turn you can choose 3 black battle cards with an energy cost of 3 and 7 in your drop area, place them in the bottom in your deck in any order, and then you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and send it to its owner's warp. So it's the only removal that we really have that can hit barrier, but it's still a really strong card. So yeah. Then we play Trunks, Power Overseeing Time. Lets you take cards back. This card is really amazing. You can only bring battle cards though, so any card that we've milled, but we can definitely bring back with Trunks Overseeing Time. And when you play 2 Son Goku, Saiyan Transcendence, I really like this card a lot. I'm playing it at 2 simply because I'm playing a lot of overwhelm cards, more or less. And so any of the Xeno Gokus that we have, the 2 1-drops and negates, or any of the Crisis Crushers, we can evolve over it. And then active main, once per turn you can choose up to 4 black battle cards in your warp, place them in your drop area. So pretty sweet. Then we play Fu, the Dark Banisher. Pretty much it's a pretty common card in almost every deck now. You've got to play at least 1 or 2. This card's amazing, just end game. Your opponent pretty much can't activate skills even if they have a leader skill. They have to choose a card in their hand and warp it. So really crazy, and it's a triple attack. Like it's amazing. Then last but not least, Beyond Darkness Demigra. Of course, this card is amazing. This card, it's worth its money for sure. When this card attacks, your opponent reveals their hand. Choose up to 4 battle cards from it, and you get to combo with them in your combo area. So if your opponent negates, you still get to activate its autos. So they negate, you still choose 4 cards and you combo with them. So they pretty much neg 5 cards, which is crazy. So anyway, that's the deck profile. It's pretty fun. It does lose really hard to blue-green ramp and victory strike. So yeah, well anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Bye!